All I'm gonna do is miss me when you're gone. Oh.
Hey, I'm Will, and I'm answering 7 questions for 7 layers.
When I found you, I found me. Always going through life in the backseat. If you walk out, I'll crash now. Yeah. 'Cause I've been thinking about it for too long. Lately I've been thinking about it. Oh.
The first song that I ever wrote was on my ukulele. And it was called My Baby, My Darling. And the chorus went, my baby, my darling, I love you. I mean, honestly, lyrics of a genius. I wrote that at 12. And then I stopped writing for a while.
I'll miss me when you're gone. I don't know how to say it.
That's a really interesting question. What I love is hearing how the songs impact people in different ways. A song like Miss Me When You're Gone is like this, for me it was the sad song of like, I don't know, basically losing somebody. She left to go overseas, and for me I missed the person that I was when I was around her. But other people have drawn different messages or different feelings from it. Like one of my mum's friends lost her husband, and the song for her was missing the person that she was when her husband's gone. And I think like that was one of the most beautiful and incredible things to hear in terms of just hearing how a song can impact somebody in a different way. And I think that was one of the most special things that I've ever heard.
My heart up to think about you walking away. I guess that all things come.
I think I do really love the line "Miss Me When You're Gone." It kind of came out of nowhere. I remember sitting in my room, kind of trying to find a way to end off the song. I was like, oh, what's a cool way to, I don't know, tie this concept together? And I think that idea of missing the person that you are around somebody else, I don't know, I really love how that line kind of holds that. So I think, yeah, my favorite line so far is "Miss Me When You're Gone."
Whoa, but it's been a couple of weeks and there's enough.
Quite a bit. I've had, it's quite funny, every now and then I released "Miss Me," and then I got a lot of messages going like, oh, so is it about this person? I'm like, no. But I do feel like writing from your own personal experience is the easiest, per se. Writing songs for me make me quite anxious and nervous because I want to write something that's, I don't know, that feels good, that says something real and not just like blabbing on about nothing. And so I find that sometimes writing about things that have happened to me is the best way for me to write something real. So yeah, 100%.
Stick around instead of walking out on me. And now I'm lying there thinking.
Oh no. I love Dean Lewis. I think sharing a stage with him would be so cool. I've seen John Bellion. Some of his live stuff is just so sick. Watch him on YouTube like all the time. As someone who hasn't been able to watch a lot of live stuff, I kind of like watch so much on YouTube, and like when artists put on like their live versions of like concerts and things like that, I'm like dialing in on YouTube, headphones on my ears, like bumping along, feeling like I'm at the concert. But I just, yeah, I think, or even Sam Fender. Sorry, I've given you 3 now. You said one artist. But Sam Fender's live stuff just looks so cool. And I feel like if I could just go on stage with him while he's playing a concert, it could be so cool.
When I met you in the summer, we were falling in love. Thought it was a fling, but there was.
I like that question. For me, success is being able to write songs, perform my songs, sing them for people. But just to keep my lights on and put food in my belly. I think a lot of the time, like I can catch myself going like I'm only successful if I'm playing this venue or playing this, I don't know, playing with this artist. But I think at the end of the day, I've learned that success for me is actually just being able to keep my lights on and put food in my belly whilst playing music. I think that is the dream in and of itself. And anything better than that, anything more than that is just, I don't know, a little cherry on top. But yeah.
Caught up in our feelings at the very first touch. I know what I want.
Just do it. I promise, just release, just write, just do it. I think for me, I got so scared about releasing my music, about even starting to write. but I found that there's so much beauty in just doing it and not holding back, and don't let anybody else's opinions stop you from just being you and releasing your music. The amount of times that I got like made fun of, well, actually no, my friends were very sweet, but there were a lot of like slide remarks, and like, you know, when I released my first song when I was 16 on SoundCloud. It sucks. I mean, they had every right to say what they said, but I think you've just got to back what you are making. And as long as you are loving what you're making, that's the best thing. And if you love it, chances are that there's going to be one other person in the world that loves it just as much. So if I can give one piece of advice, it is just do it. Just release it. Just write. Because it'll work.
When I found you, I found me. Always going through life in the backseat. If you walk out, I'll crash now.